What's going on, everybody? Welcome. All right, yo, we are on Twitch. We are live. Hold on, let me fix this mic here. There we go. We are live on Twitch. We are live on Instagram. We are live on YouTube. I think we're on Facebook, too. I don't know what's going on over there. What's up? What's up, Bob? Bob says, what happened to TikTok? We're going to go to TikTok later, man. I'm going to start the stream on Instagram. We'll go to TikTok. What's up, Darkwing? No requests here. I just play all of my own music. All right, Bob's going to hop on Twitch, too. All right, yo, shout out to everybody. My name is Jay Tarantino. I play guitar in a band called Etherius. I'm here every single night playing all the best freaking guitar solos that you're going to hear on the internet. That was a song called The Dark Oracle, man. We're going to play that one again. Don't call me old man, you little whippersnapper. What's up? That guy Griff on Instagram says, what's up, brother? What's up? What's up, everyone? All right. We're going to play that one again. I'm going to play that one again because I like playing that song. That's a fun song to play. It's fast. I like playing fast. That's the only thing I like to do is play fast. All right, we got anybody over on Twitch? I don't think so. We got some people over there. All right, we got some people on Twitch. Hold on. I need to get a second monitor. This is not working out. All right. Let's play that again. right, that was a song called The Dark Oracle. What's going on, everybody, on this beautiful, I almost said Friday night, but it's really Saturday night. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on Twitch. Shout out to everybody. Man, I gotta figure out a good position for this damn microphone. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. All right, that was a song called The Dark Oracle. Here's a song called Thread of Life. My man Death Machine, aka Redneck Metalhead, says the audio sounds good, brother. Thank you. All right, that was a song called Thread of Life right there. All right, yo, shout out to Steve. What's up, Rob, bruh? What's up, dude? Long time no see, man. All right, Steve says, sick, dude. I just saw a story you posted and was like, I wonder when this dude's live again. I'm live every single day. I go live every day, mostly on TikTok, but I do Twitch and YouTube as well. So I don't really go live on Instagram too much, man. This is a little experiment. We're going to see. I am going to go to TikTok at some point tonight, but here we are. And I am playing some tracks from my band Etherius. Let's see what's going on in YouTube land. All right, Bob says, Twitch game. What's up, Darkwing? Darkwing is my lovely assistant. All right, yo, my man Larry C. What's up, Larry C? Long time no see, man. He said Jay Maxon on his grind set and cooking with some deep-fried goated riffs. Steve says, that is legit, dude. Yeah, I discovered you on TikTok. Yeah, that's everybody finds me on TikTok. My man Bob is in the chat. What's up, Bob? The OG Giuseppe is also dialed in and enjoyed these wholesome and uncanny whopper riffs. Let's fix the screen here. He said, Bob's called me an old man. Bob, you want to be a mod? I'll make you a mod. Dude, yo, Bob's been rocking with me for a while. You can't gift anything because I'm not a partner yet. I don't have affiliate, but you can leave a tip. If you're watching on Twitch, I have a tips section in the About Me. If you want to leave tips, it's always appreciated, but not required. But fucking give me some money, damn it. All right, I'm gonna make you a mod, Bob, because you're awesome. All right, I gotta figure out how to do this. No, I don't want to report Bob. I don't want to block him either. How do I make him a mod? Oh, there we go. There we go. I figured it out. Yeah, just don't snipe Larry C. Larry C's a good dude. Does Twitch look better than YouTube? I don't know. It's hard to say. I can't really tell. Damn, I got 5 people watching on Twitch. Hell yeah, that's the most I've had so far. And we got 3 people on YouTube. Hell yeah. And we got one person watching on Instagram. I am gonna switch over to TikTok at some point, but we are gonna stay on Instagram for now. All right. Bob's mad because he can't get on PayPal. Bob says Bob's going to see Coldplay. Shout out to Bob going to see Coldplay. That's cool, man. Is that your first concert? Wait, what day's your birthday? Bob, what day is your birthday? Oh, the 15th. Oh, shit. Your birthday's 5 days before mine. Yo, we got some Geminis in here. All the Geminis are hanging out. Shout out to the Geminis, all the summer babies. Yeah, my birthday's June 20th. Thank you, man. Thank you, Larry C. Oh, hell yeah. I still haven't figured out what I'm doing for my birthday. Oh, your wife and daughter are Geminis? Dude, I know so many people that are Geminis. It's crazy. Yo, we got 4 people on YouTube. We got 5 people, 6 people on Twitch. Hell yeah. I'm going to play that one again because I fucked up. Yeah, June is a good month. Coming to visit. Well, no, you should come visit me. I'm playing a gig on the 21st, so you come to me. God, I need a second monitor in the worst way. This is painful. She said big bet. Bob says, I remember last year when it was your birthday and you still streamed, then got a bunch of gifts. I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna do a marathon stream on my birthday. We're gonna do like a 6-hour stream. It's not gonna be playing all the time. I mean, I will definitely play, but I will also, we'll just hang out like we're doing now. That's pretty much what we're doing now. We're just hanging out. We're gonna have a birthday bash. It's gonna be fun. All right. Finger's gonna be dead. That's okay. They're up to the task. All right, I'm gonna play that song again. Yo, Bob was at work. Bob's on his grind. I need that second monitor. Yeah, I actually have a second monitor. It might be at my dad's house. I need like a big 72-inch fucking flat screen monitor. Bob says, I only have $30 in my account. Oh, it's all good, man. Just give me a follow. Share the damn video. Tell your friends. All right, let's play some more music, man. Enough fucking around. What's going on in YouTube land? YouTube is quiet. Twitch is popping tonight. Usually it's the opposite. Oh, 90. Dude, I'm blind. I saw it. That 9 looked like a 3. Bob, you forget that I'm old. I'm blind. Bob says I'm going to add some stuff. Dude, do your thing, man. You know what's up. right, that was a song called Thread of Life. All right, Larry C says, I enjoy the interplay of the drums and guitar. And yeah, there's a lot of that going on because my drummer would play to he would play to a lot of my guitar melodies. He would try to emulate what I'm doing on the guitar with the drums. So that's how that interplay kind of came about. Larry says, you'll be goated in no time. Fax, no printer. All right, Darkwing's still trying to figure out how to... I got to make Darkwing a mod. Do you have any solid tips for freaky fast alternate picking? Dude, just start off with like a really simple pattern. Like the one that I played at the end there is actually not as hard. It's fucking easy. It's just a pentatonic scale, so you can even do it. You know, take like take a pattern like that and practice it with a metronome. So it's just 15, 12, 14, 15, 12. It's actually harder to do than it looks. Much harder than it looks. Just practice stuff like that with a metronome, dude. That'll get your alternate picking kind of locked in. Larry C says Snoop plays the pentachronic scale. You know this one. I think that's how. Hold I love that song. He says, I'll show you how to play that one. I'm not playing a half step down, so it's fucking weird. Hold on. Holy shit, my bass player is in the Twitch chat. What's up, Chris? Chris, yo, all right, so everybody on Twitch, you got to go follow Sandman. That's my bass player. He loves Korn, Limp Bizkit, and Primus. Those are his favorite bands. He loves Primus. He fucking loves that band. Yeah, Jerry's awesome, man. Dude, he's my favorite, like, Jerry Cantrell's my favorite guitar player that's not like what I would call like the virtuoso guys. Like, he's just a great songwriter and just a tasty player. Thank you, Steve. Jerry was a race car. Jerry Cantrell was a race car driver. All right, now the party is on, man. We got 6 people in the Twitch chat. Fucking A. What's going on in YouTube? All right, we got James. What's up, James? We got Betty Follin. I hope I said that right. All right, he wants to hear the inevitable end. All right, we can make that. We can make that happen. We'll play. I'll play it. Let's do it. Where's Redneck? I know Redneck loves that song. Let's do the inevitable end. Shit, look at the audience, man. They're giving me requests for Etherius music. Fuck yeah. All right. Let's do it. I gotta cue it up. Hold on. All right, here we fucking go. Go. I'm not used to playing it on this guitar. I'm used to playing it on the white guitar. I'm just making excuses for why I fucked up. Shit. fucking tuner's not working. All right. We'll do hymns. We're going to do hymns. Darkwing says, I'm going to need a solid bass solo on the next album. But you got a bass solo on the last album. There was a bass solo. There's kind of a bass solo on Dark Oracle, kind of. He said, DM Sandman for bass tips. Bob says, kind of and solo is not the same thing. What's up? Yo, we are popping. Everybody should go to Twitch, man. All right, yo, Instagram is getting the axe because Instagram is trash, man. We're going to go to TikTok. We're going to keep the Twitch and YouTube feed, man. We're going to TikTok because this is bullshit. Nobody's on Instagram. What's going on here, man? We're going to TikTok. So we're gonna do Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. All right. But we're having fun. The Twitch chat is going nuts. Who's on YouTube? All right. I'm going to play the inevitable end. Actually, I'm going to play it again. Because I feel like it. Because it's my damn stream and I can do whatever the fuck I want. Multi-stream. Yeah, I'm trying. I have a second camera. I'm just trying to figure out like a good placement for it. So I'm working on it. Yo, I feel like Larry C and Chris you guys would get along so well because Chris is the biggest nerd and Larry C is a math professor. So the two of you would just you would hit it off like just you'd get on like a house fire. What else we got here? But all right, I forgot. I was responding. I was answering Bob. Jay says Bob says I've decided if I have kids, then you're gonna be the godfather. Oh, dude, I'll just be the cool older uncle. That's it. I'll just be the cool older uncle. I got no problem with that. All right, Darkwing says, I understudied physical and mathematical science for weather. That's just a real fancy way of saying you were going to be a meteorologist. Look at all these nerds. He said, these nuts. Didn't you say you worked for Reed Timmer? You said that the other day? What's up, Orlando? Yeah, I'll be the Funkle. He called me the Funkle. That's funny. Yo, I was just watching Reed. He did a stream the other day. They intercepted a tornado in Lubbock, Texas. That shit was wild. It was so fun. It was so fun watching it. All right, what do we got? What we got going on here? Oh, you were with him in a couple weather. That's pretty cool. What's up, Nuevo Martino? Yo, we got people. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. All right, let's play some music. I'm gonna play that again. I need to tune. I'm out of tune here. This guitar needs new strings in the worst way. All right, I think we're okay. We need Twitch command. I need a stream deck. So I can play sound effects. I'm still learning how to use Twitch, and I'm still learning how to use OBS. I haven't gotten that far yet. What's up, Tess? Larry C says, if it rains, does a cloud lose data? We're having a good time. Actually, you know what? Let's play the Soothsayer, and then we'll go into Inevitable. All right, right, so we got Tess watching on YouTube and TikTok. We got Bob watching on Twitch and TikTok. Shout out to everyone. Oh, I need to my TikTok is there we go. I need to unmirror my TikTok video. So it looks like I'm not really left-handed. We just need a couple of Heinekens. I got a bottle of Jack here. I just don't have any Coke. Do I want taps? Absolutely. Tap the screen. Do it now. Don't make me yell at you. Yo, what do we got going on? We got, yes, Jack need, yes, yeah, Tess is speaking my language right now. Jay, Coke is from Coke is from Mondays. I don't think we're talking about the same thing. She's just kidding. Yeah, I call bullshit on that. All right, here's a song called The Soothsayer. right, that was a song called The Inevitable End. Before that, we had a song called The Soothsayer. I got to get the Discord going again. That Discord is dying. It died a slow death. I feel bad. Darkwing says, I have this entire part of my brain dedicated to fun facts about Etherius and Tarantino to pin when modding. I got to up my content. Yeah, if you want to mod in the Discord, that's cool. What's up, Redneck? My man Redneck is now, he was on the Twitch chat. Now he's on TikTok. What's up? What's up, dude? Yeah, I need to resurrect that damn Discord server. It died a slow death. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. I'm neglecting everybody on YouTube. The 3 people that are watching. That's all right, man. We're going to build this thing up, man. I'm trying to build an empire here. It's going to take some time. All right, my man's got 3 days off. Hell yeah, dude. I've been working like nonstop this week because of this hot weather. Can I play Duality? I don't know how to play it, man. I'm sorry. I don't play any covers here. I just play all of my own original music. But I hope you stick around. All the songs I play are my band Etherius. It's our music. And if you like Slipknot, you might like what we do. We'll see. Let's see. Sight read Duality. I know it's in drop A. That's all I know. I'm not sight reading shit, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, you started building a new Discord? That's awesome. You know what the problem is? If you don't like it, then too bad. The problem is, like, I just don't even have time. Like to run a Discord, I would not be able to do. I just don't have I have the time. I just don't have the energy. I don't want to fucking do that. I work like fucking, especially the last like week and a half, just like 12 hours a day, like every day. Even today. Well, today I worked, but not as much. But it's still exhausting. And then I do this for 2 hours every night. Oh, you got bots. AI's taking over. All right, you're going to show me. All right. Yo, we got 6 people in the YouTube chat. What's up, everybody? All right, Alex on YouTube says, that is a very nice guitar. Thank you. This is a Kiesel Aries. Check it out. Very, very blue. It looks like a hot rod. I just need the Discord. Yeah, you know, you're going to have to, someone's going to have to show me that. Larry C says, I saw a squirrel use oven mitts to pick up an acorn. Yo, Larry C has the best dad jokes, but it makes sense because he is a dad. So, listen, there is nothing better than a good dad joke. I absolutely believe that. What's up, Ivan? All right, yeah, I definitely need 2 monitors. I'm trying to monitor all these chats here. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, it is a 7-string. Yes, it is. All right, we're going to play some more music. Ain't no mother effing way. All right. All right, I'm going to play a song now called Veins of Silver and Sorrow. Larry C says, now that I'm a dad, the jokes I used to say when I was younger are now fully grown. Darkwing says, based on how dark your humor is, I have a couple of good jokes. Oh, I'm sure you do. I'm all about that darkness. I'm an evil mother effer. You ever? Do you guys remember that? It was like a prank phone call. This guy called up. He was looking to join a black metal band. It was a black guy looking to join a black metal band. He's like, I'm an evil motherfucker, Joe. That just, for some reason, that just popped into my head. You guys gotta look that up. It's so funny. What's up, E-Mensch? All right. He just goes, I'm an evil motherfucker. All right. All right, let me play this damn song. All right, let's go here. Was a song called Veins of Silver and Sorrow. Yo, I'm gonna play that one again. It's like when Q1043 does like 2 for Tuesday. They play 2 songs by the same band. I'm doing the same thing. All right. What's up, Doroteo? I hope I said your name right. On YouTube says, welcome, Metal Maniacs. Shout out to all the metalheads out there. Alex says it was Friday Night Cranks. Oh, Friday. Okay, yes, that was yeah. the black metal prank phone call. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna have to go look that up. It's been a while since I heard that. All right, let's see here. Larry C says, when I lived in an apartment during my college years, my lights were turned off due to late payment. Those were the darkest days of my life. Darkwing says, it's 9:30 and I'm eating for the first time today. Jesus. Darkwing fixes cars. All right, let's see what's going on over on TikTok. I'm not paying attention here. What we got going on over on TikTok? Let's see. What's up, Earth Angel? Good to see you too, man. All right, we got someone asking a question. Kenan, what's up, Kenan? Welcome back. He says, what is some advice you can give for sweep picking and arpeggios? All right, sweep picking, the one thing I would tell people is always start like very simple. Don't get into crazy arpeggios. Start off with like a 3-string arpeggio like this. You know, that's the minor shape that we all know. Just start off with that and just practice it slow. So what you're doing is and the absolute key to getting good at sweep picking. Don't assume we all know anything. That's that you're talking about the majority of Americans, yeah. So practice this arpeggio. Practice it really slow. Practice it with a metronome. And then learn, so like the E minor shape is, so if we're starting on the G string, it's 16, 17, 15, 19. So 16 on G, 17 on B, 15 on E, 19 on E. And then you do the major one. So just play it really slow. I would say that's a good place to start. All right, we got more questions. I used to think it was sweet and flamingo picking. I do remember that, yes. Yeah, you play the piano. All right, we got a question. What Jackson should I get to play rock metal? Any Jackson. Like the JS series. I don't know what your budget is, but like the JS series is good. Any of the soloists, like the mid-level Jacksons. Can I play Paranoid? I mean, I'm not gonna play the whole song, but yeah, I mean, you kind of guess like. What's up, Stray? Stray's in the TikTok chat. She says, hello, high-level J. She called me high-level. I take that as that's a compliment. Thank you, Stray. I'm just going to call you, I'll call you, I don't know what to call you. I'm just gonna call you Stray. I'll call you regular Kayla. Is that regular Kayla in the chat? Samuel L. Jackson. Are you on the square? Are you on the level? If you choose to play the Janet Jackson, it may malfunction. How do I make my tone? Larry C says, I think Stray meant peak level J. All right, anyway. My tone is all Axe. So I have the Axe effects. So the way I'm doing my tone, guitar directly into the Axe effects, and then the Axe effects goes directly into my interface, which is a Focusrite 6i6. And I'm using a tone that's based on a Hot Rod. It's one of the factory presets that I changed it up a little bit. I didn't just copy it. But it's based around a Hot Rod and Marshall Plexi with a tube screamer. Stray says, that seems like he's going to fall off the mountain. No peak. That's so funny. All right, who else we got here? What other questions we got going on? Anybody? All right, I'm going to play a song. I'm going to play that one again. All right, Alex says, hit the like button. It's free, and let's rock on. Thank you, Alex. What method is effective to improvise with the guitar modes? Relative or parallel method? I have no idea. I know the modes, but I don't know what you mean, relative or parallel. I'm not sure. I'm not following you there. My advice, the way I improvise with modes, like if I'm gonna play, like let's say I wanna play like an improvise with like E Lydian, I'll just play an E major chord. I'll just play either an E drone. I'll just hit the open E string, or I'll call up like a YouTube. You can find like a cello drone, like a 30-minute video of just a cello drone, and just pick what note you want to hear, whether it's E, F sharp, A, B. I do it kind of like that. Modes are fun. Sandman says it's all one scale. Modes are just where you... Exactly, yeah. So, like, if I'm playing G major, well, if I start on, let's say, A, I'm playing A Dorian. If I start on B, it's B Phrygian, and so on, yeah. I don't think of it in terms of modes. I just think of, like, just notes. Like, I just think about what... I know the patterns. I just think about what notes I want to target. Like, if I'm playing over, like, a B minor chord, like, let's say I'm playing over, like, something like this. Like, let's say I want to play, like, Phrygian or something. I'm going to, like... all shapes and patterns. Yeah. As long as it's not mode 2 or 3. I think you and I are the only ones that are going to get that reference. Dude, I would say if you want to look into modes, check out the book. There's a guy named Alan Van Wert on TikTok. He has a book called The Science of Music. Check out that book. It's fucking awesome. It's a very simplified explanation of theory, but it's fun too. Like it's definitely different than we've all been used to learning. The way we've all been used to learning theory. Thank you, Darkwing. Yeah, it's called musictheorysucks.com. That's the website. Darkwing put it in the Twitch chat. Yeah, it's called Music Theory Sucks. The book is called The Science of Music. And it's been reviewed by like Bumblefoot and Chris Adler and like a bunch of people. Like Grammy-winning musicians have like apparently read this book and like left reviews of it and everything. Group theory, modular arithmetic. Bro, now that just went over my head. I'm not a math guy. No, that's all right. He said, sorry, math nerd. Dude, Alan's videos are really funny, too. I always love when he reacts to people. What's up, Aaron? What's up, RGH? Shout out to Aaron and RGH and Cornlord and Stray and all the TikTok crew. All right, Stray's flirting with me. She says, that blue looks nice on you. You mean the shirt or the guitar or both? You mean both, right? I know what you mean. She says, I said that like 8 minutes ago. Listen, I got 3 chats that I'm trying to juggle here, all right? Leave me alone. Blacklist by Exodus is a great song. I don't know how to play it, though, but that is a great song. Hold on. Maybe I can figure it out from memory. Stray says, I know you're doing good. My ADHD could never. Oh, you couldn't handle 3 chats? No, I'm definitely not playing it right. Hold on. It's close. I know it's close. I know that's a kind of. Something like, I'm gonna have to look up the tabs for that. I'm trying to remember I'm trying to figure it out from memory. I haven't listened to that song in a while. Stray's having a meltdown in the chat right now. Stray says, I can't even handle 2 people talking to me at once, dude. She says, one of you shut up, I can't do this. That's too funny. And she's getting mad at me because I commented about the blue, and she left that comment like 10 minutes ago. I'm just kidding. I'm only teasing you. I'm just teasing. She said never mad. I like that. All right, Kenan says I've learned everything I know from YouTube. Listen, man, there's a lot of really good information there on YouTube. Stray says we're always good, Jay, even when you are mean. Listen. I'm only mean. No, I'm not even mean. I'm teasing. No, but sometimes I am mean. I'm mean to Darkwing too sometimes. I bust her chops about her phone always dying. Can I play Shoot to Thrill? I don't know how to play Shoot to Thrill. Damn, Stray says, yeah, but she deserves it. Damn. Stray, those are shots fired. Jesus. That was mean. Speaking of mean, that was mean. She said, I'm just innocent. No, see, the quiet ones are the ones you got to watch out for. Ask me how I know. Do I jam with the other band members sometime? We haven't jammed. It's been a minute, but we got to change that. All right, Chris Ramsey says I'm still waiting on that green guitar. It's going to be a while, man. That's the one color of guitar I've never owned. I've never owned a green guitar. Bob says, Stray says, Bob, you're such a homie, dude. Yo, we got 6 people on YouTube. I gotta see. Let me see how many people we got on Twitch. We got like 6 or 7. Stray says, I mean all the time. It's how I make friends. We got 6 people over on Twitch. Hell yeah. Yeah, Stray and I got into an interesting conversation one time about getting married, and then I don't think we ever came to a conclusion about that. That was funny. That was a good conversation. All right, I'm gonna play a song. I've been talking way too fucking much. All right, let's play that again. What's up, everyone? That was a song called Veins of Silver and Sorrow from my band Etherius right there. All right, let's see. What do we got going on in the chat? What's up, Rebel Girl? All right, I've never seen Attack on... she says, breaking hearts and streaming records. I see you, Mr. Tarantino. I've never seen Attack on Titan, but Machine Head did... Not the album that they just put out in April, but the album before it, of Kingdom and Crown. They did a couple of songs that were loosely based on Attack on Titan. And they're fucking awesome, too. Bob says, is someone talking... Yes. Attack on Titan, they're talking about it in the Twitch chat. Stray says, who we talk... We're not talking about anybody. They're talking about anime that I know nothing about. Slaughter to Prevail did a song about Berserk. I don't know who that is. Is that a character from Attack on Titan? All right, now y'all got me. I'm lost. Now Bob wants to watch Attack on Titan now. Oh, Berserk is an anime. Okay, I don't know these things. I'm sorry. All right, Alex says, great song, my friend. Thank you. Grim Death Gaming. What's up, Brandon? What's up, Grim Death Gaming? Alex says, great song, my friend. A good build-up would be Can I Play With Madness. That is a great song. That was Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. That is one of my favorite Iron Maiden albums. Stray says, I have a nerdy older brother. It helps. I don't know shit either. Good. You still know more than I do. All right, man. Let's keep playing some music. I'm just like providing the soundtrack to all your nerdy conversations. It's great. This is fantastic. We're having a good time tonight. Damn right. All right. All right, Meninin, I hope I said your name right. Meninin666 with the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Yes, we play intelligent music here. That is a fact. All right, this next song is actually Sandman. He came up with the title for this one. This song is called Sedna. All right, that was a song called Sedna. Yo, I haven't plugged. Hold on, man. I gotta do a little self-promotion here. All right, Kaiser says, I love watching you. I get mesmerized. Yo, Yuta, man, you've been here for a while too. He says I could play that in my sleep. Stray says there's at least 7 million thoughts in my head an hour in constant conversation. Yo, I'm one of those people, like, I hate small talk, so I'll be like if I'm talking to somebody, I'll just be like, yo, all right, what's the point here? Get to the point. All right, how are you? Okay, cool. You got anything important you need to say to me? No, my name is Jay. You have a nice day. I'll see you around. I'm not trying to fucking have these goofy-ass small talk conversations with people. Fuck that. All right. Yo, shout out to Alex. Shout out to Grim Death Gaming. All right, so for everybody in the YouTube chat, if you all want to check out the songs that I'm playing here, I'm going to drop a link in the chat for you. All right, so if you're watching on YouTube, I just dropped a link in the chat. If you want to check out all the songs I'm playing here, if you want to check out our videos, my videos, everything to do with Etherius and all the tracks that I'm playing here, just click that link tree that I pinned to the top of the chat. If you're on TikTok, the link is in my bio. Check it out. All right, my man. Yeah, my man Sandman is posting in the Discord. Shout out to him. What else we got going on here, man? We got a lively crowd tonight. Shout out to everyone. Y'all could be out partying, but you're hanging out with me, man. I appreciate that. Larry C says, that's very Sagittarius of you. Too bad I'm a Gemini. Does anybody know why nurses carry a red crayon with them at all times to draw blood? Yo, Larry C got jokes. He's got some jokes, man. I like this. All right. Here's a song called Gilded Shadows of Oblivion. Someone said I look like Trump. I don't know where that came from. absolutely nothing wrong with Sagittarius. My dad is a Sagittarius. His birthday is December 9th. All right. Yo, Greg. What's up, Greg? Greg says, Beethoven vibes. Thank you, man. Devil Driver is a great band, but I do not know how to play any Devil Driver songs. All right. He mentions a Sagittarius. All right. So we got some Sagittarius in the house. Sandman's a Sagittarius. Larry C says the bit on not liking small talk is a hallmark. Oh, it's okay. It's a hallmark feature of a Sagittarius. Ah, okay. I actually did not know that. Yeah, I'd be just like, man, if you don't have anything important to say, just don't talk to me. Darkwing is a Leo. I don't believe in that horoscope stuff. What's today's guitar? This guitar is a Kiesel Aries. Seven string with a Floyd Rose. I got one tone, one volume, and I don't have any fret markers. Just glow in the dark side dots. Shout out to all the Geminis. My birthday's in 2 weeks. Actually, 13 days. My birthday's in 13 days. Darkwing says, everything I say better be important to you. I put up with a lot of bishop. Oh, Jesus, man. Stop exaggerating. Stop. Listen, if I didn't tease you, you should be concerned, okay? It's actually pronounced, it's Kiesel. Here, I'll put it, I just Keating. Sure you are. I'll put that in the chat. Kiesel is the company. Used to be Carvin. I just Keating. All right, let's see here. Alex's zero-sum game. Oh, dude, that's a song that I wrote like a long, long time ago. Grim Death Gaming says, I like that Iced Earth poster. I love Iced Earth. They're one of my favorite bands. All right, Alex says, I don't know what to say after that song other than you rock, dude. Please don't stop. I am not going to stop, man. I am on a mission from God. My rig setup. Grim Death Gaming says, tones are crazy good. Thank you. 22, bro. Try doubling that. We're not doubling it. Just go up about 19 years. Oh, dude, it's all good. No worries. You didn't hijack it. All good. All right, so my rig is very simple. My rig is the Axe-FX. I would take my camera off my monitor and show you, but I don't want to. I like where the camera's positioned. I'm going to break something if I move it. But guitar, I have the Axe-FX in a rack here. Axe-FX goes directly into my Focusrite 6i6 interface, and then I'm using Cubase 10 from my DAW. And I'm not using any pedals. The tone that I'm using with the Axe-FX is it's just basically like a hot-rodded Marshall Plexi with a tube screamer. That's kind of the tone that it's based on. And then I just have a little bit of delay, a little bit of reverb, and that's it. No other pedals. I just have a tuner, and that's pretty much it. Show you the rig at the end. Yeah, maybe at the end I'll show you. Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to move my camera right now because I have wires. My desk is just like a mess of spaghetti of cables, and I don't want to mess it up. So at the end of the stream, I'll just give you I'll give you a close up of the rack. It's nothing special. You know what's better than horoscopes? Kanye? What did Kanye say now? What the hell is Roblox Kanye? I'm confused here. This is not peak Riz. Speaking of which, where's Giuseppe? Giuseppe's not here. My protege is not here. That's all right. Damn, I've been going for almost 2 hours. What hasn't he said? Can I play Eternally to Suffer? What song is that? Who sings? I don't know that song. All right, I am going to play. He said Sigma. Oh, my God. Now we're getting into the Sigma thing. Sigma is. I don't know what's going on here. It's time to. I think that's my cue to play the next song. All right, this song is called Arctic Shadowscape. That was a song called Arctic Shadowscape. She said Sigma Riz level. Peak Sigma Riz. All right. Alex says, please hit the like. Thank you, Alex. Grim Death Gaming says that ending was dope. Thank you. Yeah, that ending is that's like one of my favorite parts of that song. I always mess that part up. There we go. It's that part right there because it's a little bit of a stretch. There we go. My G string is a little sharp. Just a little bit. It's rock and roll. Who cares? No, we're not playing Master Puppet. No Metallica, please. Come on, man. Metallica's old news. Like, let's do something new. I love Metallica as much as the next person, but let's do something. The other G string. You've been hanging out with too many strippers, dude. Larry C says, I don't know what's going on in the chat, but this is the most fun I've had in a while. Thanks to Jay and his epic. Yo, shout out to you, Larry C. Dude, dude, Jimmy, you're a good sport too, man. I always like when smartasses come into my chat and make comments. Because I'm a smartass too, so I totally get it. We're on the same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Can I play Night of the Storm? Oof, man. I don't know how to I think I remember the beginning of it. Just like the something like that. I can play Traveling Stygian. It's all sloppy. Shit. Very sloppy. And then what was the other part? There we go. Tune. Hold on. What's my tuning on this guitar? That's called out of tune. Hold on. No, I'm in standard tuning. Just got the low B string. Could I do Dragon Force Fire in the Flame? I would have to learn it. I know it's something like that. Hold on, let me tune. My G string is in tune. My D string is not. There we go. I know it was like I know it's just some open string thing. I know that's not it, but it's something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm in standard tuning. It's got the low B string. All right. Yo, we going for almost 2 hours here, man. Let's keep it going. I'm going to play a song called The Omnipotent. And again, like I said, if you guys want to check out Etherius, you want to check out the songs that I'm playing, if you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, there's a link in the chat. If you're watching on TikTok, the link is in my profile, in my bio. We are on Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, Google, Amazon, all the streaming platforms. Like I said, new album, Hymns of the Crimson Raven. We've got 3 albums, but this is our newest one. It just came out in November. All right, man, I'm going to play a song, actually not from the new album, but it's from our previous album, Chaos Order Renewal, came out in 2020. This song is called The Omnipotent. What's up, Chase? This one's a little slower, but not for very long. It's going to get heavy, don't worry. says this riff is fire. Brother, thank you very much. This is the next slow part of the song. It's going to get heavy again, though. Don't worry. All right, let's see what's going on in YouTube. Shout out to everybody on Twitch. Grim Death Gaming, thank you very much. Shout out to all the people watching on YouTube, everybody on TikTok, Twitch. Thank you all for tuning in. I need to switch guitars, man. We're going to switch guitars here. Also, I need to give my shoulder a rest. My shoulder is killing me right now. Damn, this guitar is heavier than it looks. All right, we're going to do a couple more. All right, Bob says, I probably won't get on Twitch again right now since I'm watching TV. Dude, shout out to you. It's all good, Bob, man. Spend some time with the family. I appreciate you being on Twitch. Appreciate you being my mod, too, man. Thank you. Not Eye of Raw time just yet. Alex says, if you get a chance after the stream, check out my old band, Your Demise. Okay. And then, sadly got kicked out for drinking too much. Well, I hope you fixed that, man. You got your life together. Yeah, dude. I've been around some people like that. No, I have a couple of I have some 6 strings on the wall. I have a wall of guitars over here. But mostly 7s, yeah. All right. This next song is called Adlivun. that was a song called Ad Livun. All right, E-Mensch says, damn, that tapping riff is nuts. Yeah, it's, I'll show you. It's just, Hold on, let me get a better camera angle if I can. You could do it all over the place too. Just all major and minor seventh arpeggios right there, and a couple of dominant seventh. Kind of got that. I got that from Michael Romeo. Michael Romeo from Symphony X. Larry C sent me a tip, man. Larry C, brother, thank you. He says, paying some tuition for the Guitar Boss Rizzler. Brother, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, yeah. We're not playing Enter Sandman. What's up, Darkwing? All right, Darkwing's over on TikTok now. What's up, Aaron? Bob says Jay does have a lot of riz. Can I play Falling and Falling by Roses Dead? I do not know who that is. I am sorry. Darkwing's on her phone now. Oh, okay. Well, at least your phone's not dead. All right, Alex says, I find it a lot more easy to have a 7-string these days, but a lot of old school bands like Megadeth, Iron Maiden will never give the 6-string even though they have 2 or 3 guitars. Yeah, dude, it's just I don't really think, you know, Megadeth and Maiden really need 7 strings. I mean, I think they got their sound and that's pretty much it. I mean, Megadeth has been tuning down a whole step. So, yeah, they've been playing everything in D for the last maybe 8 years, I guess, since the Dystopia album. Grim Death Gaming says, fun fact, 7-string has a 6-string built right in, 2-for-1 special. This is true. This is absolutely true. All right, Larry's been waiting for hymns. Dude, we're going to play hymns. I'm going to play hymns for you right now. That was going to be the next song anyway. I got to save the best for last, you know? I got to make y'all motherfuckers wait. Larry C's a good sport. I'm making him wait. Pause. Alright. This next song is called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. We shot a super epic music video for this song in a church in Brooklyn. Go check out that video. Go to the link tree. If you're watching on TikTok, link tree in my profile. And if you're watching on Twitch and YouTube, I pinned the link in the chat. Check out the video for this next song because it's fucking epic. It's so good. You're going to like it. Well played, yes. This song is called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. song called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. Fucking epic. Do I know any songs by the Stone Roses? I do not know who that is. Angie, thank you, Angie, for the gifts. Appreciate that. Larry C says, the more I hear it, the more I appreciate your arrangement choices. Thank you, yes. Songwriting, anybody that's starting out, wanting to play music, whether you play guitar, drums, bass, keyboards, whatever it is, I would always suggest, like, definitely become proficient at your instrument, but be a good songwriter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how fast you can play. Just be a good songwriter, man. People resonate with songs, not fucking shredding. And even me, dude, like, as much as I love lead guitar and playing fast, dude, I resonate with songs. That's why a band like Iced Earth is such a huge influence on me, because their songs, they hit me on a certain level. I don't know how to explain it, but it just goes beyond just the riffing and the playing. It's the actual content of the music. Have I ever played a baritone guitar? I have a baritone guitar, actually. It's over here. This is actually technically a baritone. It's a 20. This Kiesel is a 27. It's a 27.5-inch scale. So it is a baritone. And look how sparkly it is. It's missing an E string. But yeah, this guitar is a 27.5-inch scale. I use this in the studio to track rhythm guitars. And I just love the way it looks. And you asked about, is it difficult for lead? It's not difficult, but I will say that I do get tired playing it after a while. I did use that guitar on the last tour that I did with Angel in 2018 with Nita Strauss. I would play that guitar some nights, and I definitely felt it. My hands were definitely way more tired with playing that guitar for an hour as opposed to playing this one or the blue one. So yeah, it definitely, because of the longer scale length, it makes it, your hands definitely get tired quicker. Oh, dude, the bass, yeah. I don't think Sandman's here in the chat anymore, but the bass in that song is so good. It's super heavy. All right, we're going to do one more song, man. We've been going for 2 hours and 10 minutes. That is freaking awesome. Thank you all. Thank you to everybody on YouTube, everybody on Twitch, everybody on TikTok. Very cool, man. Again, my name is Jay Tarantino. My band is called Etherius. Our new album is called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. And if you would like to check it out, click that link. If you're watching on TikTok, just click the link tree that's there in my profile. If you're watching on Twitch and YouTube, the link is in the chat. New album. We got 3 albums out. This is our newest one. It just came out in November. And I just played the title track. And I'm going to play one more song. This song is from our first album. This song is called March and Defy. If you like Dragon Force, you might like this one. I need my foot stand here. Cheating. All right, here we go. Oh, my track is muted. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I got a tune, too. I'm all fucked up here. All right, man. I think we're ready to go. All right. fucking that up big time. All right, let's try that again. Then the mic got in my way. It's just all kinds. It's a big mess. I'm going to play that one again. Let's do that one again. She said Mrs. White with the candlestick in the jam room. Oh, actually, hold on. I don't have a candlestick, but I got something close enough. Check this out. Not quite a candlestick, but, you know, it's close. Were we playing Clue here? Smells really good. It could do the job, yeah. I mean, somebody could hit me in the head with that and knock me out. I'll be seeing The Undertaker in no time. Larry C says, that outro is exactly how I like to end my songs. Just, like, abruptly, yeah. I'm going to play that again. All right, that was a song called March and Defy. What's up, Toji? Toji, bro, it has been a minute, dude. Welcome back. Chase says, I thought you were talking about something else. Chase, get your mind out of the gutter. How dare you? What's up, Toji? Yo, Bob was here. I don't know if Bob is still here. Bob is still here, yes. What's up, man? I hope you're doing well. Bob's here. All right, Bob is there. What's up, Anthony? Alex wants the Discord link. Hold on, I gotta find it. Wait. I don't have the Discord link. Hold on. All right, give me a second. Anthony says, marching and defying with you. Hell yeah, bro. Anthony's on my side. Anthony is peak Ohio Riz. Because he's actually from Ohio. Oh, now I gotta log in and all this shit. Fuck. All right, let's hope this works. Oh, it does work. Hell yeah. All right, there's the link for the Discord. All right, everyone. Yo, I'm going to get out of here because my shoulder hurts, and I'm kind of tired of playing guitar. I never thought that sentence would come out of my mouth. Is the mic a little funky? Hold on. How about now? Toji says, I have one question. I'm in standard tuning. Standard tuning with a low B. Maybe when I moved around, we're in standard tuning with the low B string. All right, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to be back tomorrow. We're going to do 2 streams tomorrow. I'm going to do one at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and then I'm going to do another one at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be here tomorrow. We're going to be live on TikTok. We're going to be live on Twitch. We're going to be live on YouTube. And I do Facebook, but I don't pay attention to Facebook because nobody's ever there, so I don't care. Bob, yes, Bob, I will make you a mod on the Discord server. We're putting the Discord server together. We're going to resurrect it. But peak Ohio is. But I want to thank everyone for being here. Again, my band Etherius, I love playing my music for you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Thank you to everyone that contributed. New album, Hymns of the Crimson Raven, and I'll be back tomorrow. Check out the links I put in the chat if you're watching on YouTube and Twitch, and check out the link in my profile if you're watching on TikTok. I will see you tomorrow. And once again, Larry C., you want to be a mod? Dude, you could be a mod. Absolutely, man. We're going to be back tomorrow, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and in 9:30, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Stay metal. All right, we're going to make Larry C. a mod. Hold on, I got to figure out how to do this. All right, Larry C's a mod now. All right, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Thank you very much.